Stream element spot running, emoji robot face.
Okay. Surgery, trauma, ICU. Let's do this. Idea what they were up against. This doesn't look so bad. Oh, of course it's blocked. It's gonna be too easy. Okay, trauma or surgery then. ER. Trauma center's gonna be in there. Nada. There has to be something around here. What the fuck did I walk into? The fuck is that? Surgery. Great. I hear you. Needs electricity. Gotta be a generator around here somewhere. You need power too. Should've expected that. Sounds like they're still crawling around in there. Use Levin here. Or Manny. Yeah, Manny. Manny would be great. That should make things easier. Now where the fuck are these medical supplies? Stop doing that! Let's see what you got. For fuck's sake. There's gotta be somewhere else. How do I get through there? The fuck did this? Oh, don't panic. Get this shit and get out of here. Get ready to celebrate. Come on!
Bitch, move.
Come on. Things not gonna stop. There's gotta be a way out of here. Oh shit. Still alive. Maybe I can get over there. Great.
Ele falou. Ele.
Fuck this place.
Looking for you. What did you do? Nothing. I told you to stay put. I couldn't. Your friends are all over the place. Did you get the stuff? Yeah. Now we just need to get the hell out of here. Hey. Follow me.
Check something real quick. Check that shit out real quick, too.
Hey, Alice.
You want a pet?
It's okay. Yeah, see?
Done. You can go see her now if you want.
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah, actually. Hey.
They're just kids.
I know.
What happened to us?
Maybe you stop looking for the light.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go check on the girl.
Oh yeah, I'm having this nightmare again.
Bowen? Just me. What are you still doing up? I was changing Nara's bandages. Can't believe she's on her feet already. Yeah, well, scars are tough. What are they fighting about? Lev doesn't want to leave Seattle. Owen invited them to come to Santa Barbara. That is very Owen. I figured you'd have talked him out of going by now. Actually, I'm going with them. But not if you come. What? He may fall for your little act with these kids, but I don't. There's nothing to fall for. Isaac's top scar killer suddenly had a change of heart. Nothing to do with Owen, right? I haven't always done the right thing. You're a piece of shit, Abby. You always have been. I'm done with you. You want to do right by these kids? Get out of their lives before you screw them over too. Abby? Nice shirt. Are you okay? How's your arm? It's better than it was this morning. Lev coming around? He will. Do you mind helping me look for him? He's pretty worked up. Sure. He ran up this way. Lev! Lev! Come back here, please! Why doesn't Lev want to go to Santa Barbara? He's worried about our mom. About what'll happen to her because of us. Should he be worried? He needs to focus on his own safety right now.
What could happen to her?
Sometimes parents are held responsible for their children's sins. But our mom is so devout, she'll probably be fine.
Are there options for helping her?
I can't convince her. No one could. I'm more worried of what she did to him. Lev! Lev! I'm sorry! Lev, come on out! Lev! 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 Please come here! Lev! 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 You know, I wonder if he saw this.
He loves sharks. Loves sharks, but hates the ocean, huh?
He really opened up to you.
We bonded over our shared fear of dying.
He said you were brave.
He's a liar.
I don't know how to thank you.
You don't need to. I did it for me.
You hear that? Lev!
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. She just wants to play. Hey, girl. What you got there? She won't hurt you. Okay, watch. Go get it, girl.
I think she wants you to throw it again.
Okay, one more time. Yeah, you're so fast.
Oh, that's a pinky. Come on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Pinky does have to get that done. Mm-hmm. There you go. You sit down better now. Yeah. You get comfier that way. Pinky never loves on nobody. What are you doing? You never loves. You don't even like being petted. What is it? What'd you do? Did you get into something? Did you get into something? Hmm? Yeah. Pinky's rotten too, huh? Oh, did you see me loving on Pinky and got jealous? Yeah. Did you see Pinky loving on me and got jealous? I'm Tom's daddy. Mm-hmm. Tom don't like me pet nobody but Tom. He does. He gets jealous. He's jealous. Pinky's so soft. Yes. Yeah, Pinky's soft. Oh, Tom is jealous. Yeah, he is. Oh, Tom is jealous. Mm-hmm. Everybody hungry? Everybody fed? Hmm? So better after you eat? Hmm? Who riding cats?
You want to try?
That doesn't seem like a good idea. She's not going to bite, right?
Nope. I promise.
Can I do it again?
I think she would love that.
We should keep looking for him.
Yeah.
Love. How is he doing this?
Hey, do you think maybe he could convince your mom?
If she saw him like this, she'd strangle him with her bare hands. How much did he tell you?
Not much. I heard some of your people calling him Lily.
For a long time, I didn't understand why he was questioning the laws, the traditions. When he explained to me how he felt inside, I told him he had to keep it to himself. I was hoping he'd snap out of it. He seemed fine for a while. Then he shaved his head. Like one of the men. It was suicide.
Is that when you ran?
First I screamed at him. I hit him. I was so stupid.
Hey, I have an idea. I'm gonna find something to cheer him up. Come on. Well, why do you think he did it now? Shaved his head, I mean.
Last week, he got assigned his role in the community.
Oh,
He wanted
that
to be a
hurt.
soldier like me, but they decided he was to be a wife to one of the elders. It's tradition.
Poor kid.
Where is Santa Barbara?
It's in California.
Where's California?
Okay, so look, this is Seattle, and this is Santa Barbara.
And our island?
It's too small to see, but it would be up here.
So far.
Yeah.
Good.
There's gotta be something left around here. We can do better than these shirts.
Yeah, it's perfect.
What about this?
It's perfect. Mel's wrong. No. You're a good person.
You don't know me.
I know enough.
Abby, will you stop stealing my stuff, please?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you owned everything in the aquarium.
Yeah, well, my aquarium, my stuff. I'm just kidding. Take whatever you want. You can't.
Have you seen Lev?
Yeah, he's down that hallway. Can I talk to you?
I'll catch up.
She couldn't tell I was joking. I suck with kids.
Yeah.
They really like you, though. So, come to Santa Barbara, right?
I can't. You know why.
We can figure this out.
It's too late.
No, it isn't. I know. I know it's a fucking mess. I know. But we can choose to be happy. Happy. We're allowed to be happy.
You hear that?
Lev! Get back here! Lev! What's he doing? He's going after her.
After who?
His mom.
She's gonna kill him, Abby.
Is the boat ready?
Not yet.
How much time do you need?
A few hours.
We'll head him off. We'll grab a boat from the marina.
Hey, she just had surgery. I'm fine.
How else am I gonna find her?
I'll go with you.
Owen?
They're heading to the fucking island.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna let her go by herself.
Actually, you are.
I can help.
Yeah, by staying here and fixing the fucking sailboat. Get your priorities straight. Yara, let's go. There's the marina. How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay.
Do wolves use this place?
We dock some of our boats there.
Okay.
Sorry, I took everything ready. In fact,
Whoa. Not making that. Here. I've got you.
I can do it. Let's go.
Careful. So, how do we get to your village in one piece?
There are blind spots along the coast we can boat into. From there, we'll follow back roads.
They're safe?
Safest option we have.
Any chance Lev is gonna change his mind?
None.
Does he get what he's walking into?
Probably did. Got a soft spot.
I mean, it's his mom.
How do we get to the marina from here?
Let's just go around. Down this way. Try and keep your arm dry. That fucking man.
Abby! Over here!
Stop. I've got it. Okay, go, go.
There's a way through here. Come on.
Boats are across the water over there. We just gotta get up to the road and go around.
Okay, sounds good.
Here. Stay on the dock. I'll go get a boat and pick you up here.
No, I can help.
Not with this. I got it. Okay. Okay.
Get down! Abby, what the fuck?
Manny.
You by yourself?
Yeah.
Shit. The sniper's a fucking bro.
What are you doing out here?
The boats. We were supposed to hit the island tonight. Then this pendejo showed up. I sent the guy to call for help. Backup should be on the way. Should be.
I need one of those boats. Now.
Why?
Ask me later.
Then I guess you're gonna help me take this guy out.
Let's do it.
Stay low! He killed my whole fucking team.
Don't worry. We'll get him.
Fuck these trespassers.
What trespassers?
The last few days, they came out of nowhere. They're hitting us hard.
Why?
Don't know. Hey, stay down!
Jesus, that guy's fast.
No shit.
This way.
See.
Through here. Go, go. I'm moving up!
Fuck. What next? Straight as fuck.
Shit.
Okay, what do you want to do? Let's get inside of that garage.
We can use this as cover.
I'm right behind you. Go. Car's falling apart! We gotta move! Go! Go!
Look, he's good.
No shit. We should be going after them instead of the goddamn island.
How is that still on?
Might be happening right now.
Manny. What the fuck is he doing?
Shit. He's luring them to us. Get ready.
Fuck, he's doing it again!
Ugly fucker!
Going now!
This guy's not gonna stop!
I know!
Jump them!
Mm-hmm. Hey, assholes. What up?
What's going on?
Ah, no, it was hot shit. Trying to fucking rush through this game, finish it before Greg pulls anything else. He'd be like, I can talk about it without spoiling it. No, the fuck you can't. No.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck his logic was with that, yo.
Yeah.
I could talk about everything about the game, but it still won't ruin it. How the fuck is that possible, bro?
Right. What it is he. How to say this without being insulting? Because I'm not trying to insult him. Not this time. Normally, like I do that to his face. But his logic is limited. That's probably that's the politest way I can think to put it. Like he doesn't perceive it. You know what I mean? Yeah, fucking. He gives things away that he's not intending to, that he considers would not be a spoiler. But I don't know how long he's been gaming. Dude, I've been gaming since I was 5 years old. Solving puzzles and shit like that is the basis of all games. You give me any kind of clue, any kind of small peek, small window into a fucking thing, and I can analyze and figure out the rest. You know what I mean? And that's the thing of it. Like any small detail, like Dig flipping out about the picture because the picture had a bow in it. And so he knew he was going to be able to shoot up the bow just from that one image. It had something in it that he didn't, Greg didn't think of that. He kept trying to talk about it yesterday, and I was saying, no. We ain't played it yet. Don't spoil too much. Don't fucking spoil nothing.
Yeah, I might be grabbing that shit tomorrow.
Well, the reason that I was stopping him wasn't just for you. That was the excuse that I was using. But I was also doing it for me because he would have kept fucking talking about it and spoiling shit for me. Like okay, the other day when he got me to talk about it, and I tried to avoid talking about it, but he got me to talk about it. I was like, yeah, I think this is only going to be like a third of the size of the other one, and he goes, oh, you think that, huh? You think that? And as soon as he said it, I was like, fuck, not anymore. All right. I hit my fucking head on something, and I don't know when. I don't remember it fucking happening. I don't know if it happened when I was in the attic or when I was working last or what, but I got a fucking spot like in my hair. It's a cut, and it keeps fucking scabbing over and getting caught in my fucking hair. It's annoying as fuck. So I keep picking at it, and every time I pick at it, it fucking gets worse. It's going to fucking scab on my head. It's some bullshit. I don't remember nicking my fucking head on nothing. I had to have done it in the attic though. Probably when I was putting cameras in and shit.
Think maybe you did it while you was sleeping? Maybe you had an itch and you scratched it a little too hard while you were sleeping?
No, it's a full on cut. Like you can tell, it's kind of a ding in my head. Like I hit my fucking head on something. Which I have a nasty habit of doing shit like that when I'm working or when I'm, working on something. It's if I get hurt, most of the time I won't even feel it. I'll see the blood somewhere, but I won't feel the fucking hit that I took. Like if I ding my head, I'll be like, damn it, I'll just keep going. I won't think nothing of it, and then later I'll be like, oh, there's blood in my eye. Like usually when I'm doing trees this time of year, and my scabs are just now healing over, but I get cuts and scratches and shit like all over my arms, and I don't even fucking feel them. I'm just so used to digging through brush and briar and all that bullshit from being next to the grinder and getting scratched and cut up all the time. It just from like the bottom of my shoulder down, I feel it, but I don't feel it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it doesn't hurt really, so I just kind of it's like a mild irritation. It doesn't really hurt.
That shit used to happen to me all the time when I used to do landscape construction, yo. I used to go home and be like, how the fuck I cut myself?
Yeah, yeah,
You just don't notice it because you're so like focused on doing whatever it is you're doing.
yeah. Yeah, whatever they did to Minecraft to stop glitching, it's fairly fucking effective. I was only able to pull that shit off of all the dude. I tried it until like 9 o'clock last night. So somewhere between like 4 and 9, I only pulled it off twice, and
Damn.
it's problematic as fuck. So I've seen I've seen other methods. I was watching other people do it. Excuse me, and checking out different techniques, but they were all super slow. They were all like one at a time in it, or doing that drop a block, pick up a block kind of bullshit, or the piston chest thing, where you hit a button, the chest moves, you open the chest real quick, and you try to time it so that when the piston moves again, you snatch whatever out. It's just a fucking pain in the ass. I'll get it, I'm sure, but it just got so fucking aggravating yesterday. I had to quit, take a break. I figured I'd push through this before Greg has a chance to come in and be like, "Oh, what are you doing? Oh, did you get to this part yet? Fucking asshole."
Fuck, he's doing it again!
Motherfucker, let me have a cut to.
Going now!
Hmm.
You know that group Black Eyed Peas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yo, they some sellout ass motherfuckers, yo.
What happened?
I knew Black Eyed Peas before they became famous,
Mm-hmm.
and they used to do shows over here in Boston, yo. And my boy Mo, I think I told you about him, yo. He's a rapper and shit.
Mm-hmm.
My boy Mo used to open for them. So I used to go to the shows and shit to see my man Mo, you know what I'm saying, perform. And I used to, stick around and watch them and shit. And they were dope. They were dope as shit. Underground, you know what I'm saying, like type music and just
Mm-hmm.
dope. These motherfuckers got discovered and just straight did a fucking 180, dog.
Yeah.
Went
Yeah.
commercial, yo, fucking like got all bubblegummy. I'm like, yo,
Mm-hmm. Stuff like that.
straight sellout ass motherfuckers, yo.
Yeah. That happens a fucking lot. That's honestly that's my biggest problem with country music is it's the same thing. You know, motherfucker can start off one way and then just alter his whole shit just to be famous, just to do what's popular. And I'm like, man, fuck popular. What happened to your original noise, man? Like Nirvana. That was one of my favorite fucking things about Kurt Cobain is he loved the music, but he hated what the industry did to it and how they
Mm-hmm.
just commercialized the shit out of it. He was one of the only artists in history who would publicly get on stage and say, I fucking hate doing this song. Like, okay, if you see, because there's memes about this shit. What's her name? That fucking country chick, little blonde-headed girl, fucking writes her own shit. Um, I can't think of her fucking name, but she'll end the show. She'll be like, "Thank you, I love you, blah 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 blah, and all my fans are my greatest." And da 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 da. When Kurt Cobain did MTV's Unplugged, he goes, "Fuck you, this is the last song of the night." He would intentionally at concerts. He got so sick of fucking doing the same song over and over. He'd start changing his lyrics and just whining along with it. Like he'd stick with the beat, but he would not be saying words. He'd just be like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah," like and doing it on purpose. Just fucking just because he was so sick of saying the same shit over and over and over, and openly talk about it. Like music videos, he hated doing music videos. There was only like maybe 2 or 3 videos that they did that they got him to do that were like what you'd call commercial videos. You know what I mean? Like they were the stereotypical videos for that era. And outside of that, he didn't like doing them. He'd rather like find a fucking house that was abandoned and just take a fucking video camera and go do it himself. Like all the artwork that was ever done throughout the books and shit like that, through the little albums that came with the CD and shit. It was all his original artwork. Like he did all of that.
Oh, nice.
And at first, Rob Zombie did too, but Rob Zombie's kind of a sellout. He went where the money was because he was just trying to get paid. But Kurt stayed true to the fucking music, man. Kurt.
Like, listen, yo, like, don't get me wrong, yo, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with getting paid.
You know what I'm saying?
But
nothing wrong
selling
with that.
out on the things that you believe in for money.
Exactly, yo. That's where I'm getting at. If that's what you want, if you in it for that to be, commercial and go, you know what I'm saying, get the commercial money, then you need to start off being that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You need to. That's the kind of music you need to be making from the jump. Don't fucking be on no dope ass underground shit and then somebody offer you a lot of money to go commercial and you be like, oh, fucking it just like come on, bro.
See, that was the thing. Green Day went through the same shit in the mid '90s when they came out and got discovered. The entire punk culture, the staple of punk culture, is not becoming popular. Like once you become popular, you are no longer popular. You know what I mean? You might get regular fame, but you will lose every punk fan you ever had. And that's exactly what happened to Green Day. When they went mainstream, the entire punk culture turned on them. Fucking hated them because they got discovered. And I mean, it's a weird thing to hate on him for because he didn't abandon any of that. You know what I mean? He made punk mainstream in that era. Like punk had been forgotten about for almost 20 years. Punk was heavy in the 70s and shit through like British culture and shit slowly made its way to the US and then it stayed underground for the longest fucking time. And then in the mid 90s they came out, and when they did, like it was a hit amongst like teenagers and people in their early 20s and shit. But the entire punk culture turned their back on them and shit and couldn't fucking stand them. Like, it's why, what's his name? I can't remember the kid's name, the fucking writer. He writes all his own songs and shit, but he never abandoned, like, what punk was to him. It was disgusting, it was raw, it had a point, it was silly, it was funny, and it still had a good sound, and he stuck with that all the way up until that, God, what was the name of that one album? It was after 9/11 and we went to the fucking war and all that shit. And he did an entire album that was basically a story, like each song had a different point of view and a narrative that all fit together, like the whole thing. So it was like 30 to 45 minutes of a lyrical story, which was pretty good. That's something that had never really been done. And his music's been used world over now. That Hope You Had the Time of Your Life song or whatever that he did, that's been in so many fucking TV shows and movies, and that was just him with an acoustic guitar. But
yeah, see, the thing is, man, like you could make just as much money being underground, and you know what I'm saying, than you can if you was mainstream. In fact,
Mhm.
you might end up making more money because once you go fucking mainstream, your
Oh, you
career is
gotta,
limited.
yeah. You can
You know what I'm
only,
saying?
yeah. You gotta pay
There's only
publicists. You gotta pay. There's a ton more that comes with doing those big tours and shit, and a lot of people want their fucking cut. There's a lot of times like
yeah,
that's how Foo Fighters made their money. Foo Fighters, they didn't when they first came out, everybody thought that uh, what's his name, Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl used to be the drummer for Nirvana, and then after Kurt died, he took a couple of years off, and by like 90, because I think Kurt killed himself in 93 or 94, and then it took like 2 years, and Dave Grohl was like, I don't want to give up on this. I fucking love making music. He didn't know how to play the guitar, but he picked it up in 2 years and learned how to play the guitar and like put the fucking riffs and shit together and started playing guitar. The same as when, Nirvana found him. He didn't know how to play the drums either. He was like self-taught on all these instruments and shit. He just knew he loved making noise. And he was like, I know Kurt's dead. He's like, but I don't want to stop. This is what I love to do, And one of his first songs that hit the top of the fucking charts that got them fucking noticed was "I Don't Owe You Anything." Man, and nobody, he never said that it was about Kurt, but it felt like it was about Kurt. He was like, you might be dead, but I don't owe you nothing. I'm gonna keep going. And it was kind of like, so it was like, it was a mixed song. It could be applied to like a relationship or a woman or a breakup or some shit, or it could be applied to like how that band ended. Because he did take some of the members with him. One of the guys that they would have like for fill-ins and shit, an extra guitar, he took that guy with him and found another drummer, and they they didn't reach the height of popularity that they were trying to. So what he did was he went on tour for like a decade straight. Like he stayed on the fucking road and just grinded and grinded and grinded until he made his fucking money and he could do whatever the fuck he wanted, you know.
hmm I mean, see, that's the thing, man. That commercial shit, man. Like the reason why I say your career is limited because once you go commercial, you put your fucking career in the hands of other motherfuckers.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? When you're underground, you know what I'm saying? You're
do whatever
independent.
you want. Yep.
You can do whatever you want. You have, creative freedom and all that. When you go commercial, you don't have that. You got to do what
Well,
they tell you to do. So
also when
so
you're
if they feel like, you know what I'm saying, all right, well, we don't want to work with this artist no more for whatever reason, they gonna fucking put your career on a downward slope, yo, and you just
uh
gonna be nothing, yo.
yeah, yeah, that's once you're popular, the the backlash from failure is so much heavier. But when
Hmm.
you're underground, you can fail as much as you want. People will still give you a chance. But once you've
Yep.
been big and you fail, then they people turn their fucking back on
Yep. That's why it's better to just look at a perfect example of this. Wu-Tang Clan.
you. Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang Clan never went commercial. And you can't go anywhere and be like, who's without anybody knowing who they are. These motherfuckers are known worldwide, right? Another good example, Ice Cube.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube never went commercial. Yet you can't go in anywhere without people knowing who he is.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, Jedi mind tricks. There's a shit ton of them. But pretty much everybody from the early fucking 90s on up to like the early 2000s, yo, in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? If it, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot more underground artists in those times. You know what I'm saying? And all of them was successful, yo. Cypress Hill. You know what I'm saying? Fucking who else? Yo? So many of them, yo. So many of them, yo. And it's like, yo, people see dollar signs, man, when the commercial shit comes around, yo, because you know what I'm saying, their faces be all over the TVs and shit like that, and like, who gives a fuck about an award? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And RZA from Wu Tang,
Uh-huh.
he said it in one of his interviews, yo. He was like, the worst thing I ever did was go to school for music. He said because before he went to school for music, his shit was raw, yo, and it was dope, right? His beats. And he said he went to started learning about this shit like on a technical level. He said it fucked up his mind because you know what I'm saying?
Then
His
he was
shit
thinking of it in
wasn't.
formulas and shit
Yeah,
instead of
yo.
being raw.
Instead of just being creative.
Hmm. That's true of a lot of things. I've heard that over other things before too. That an amateur at something has a higher potential to do something great than somebody who was trained to do it, because somebody that's trained to do it is trained in a formula. You know what I mean? And
Trained
they
to
think in
follow certain rules and
certain
shit.
rules and boundaries, and they
Hmm.
so they think within a box of this thing. Whereas people
Right.
who are amateurs who don't know nothing about it, they don't know those rules, limitations, or formulas. So they stumble upon things in a creative way that wind up being more successful than the other things because they didn't know better, and B, they were bold enough to try. You know what I
Right.
mean? They were not afraid to fail.
That's like on one of those Wu-Tang songs, yo. The RZA was like, that snare drum on one of those first Wu-Tang songs. He used a bucket and a spoon to create that sound. You know what I'm saying? That shit would be frowned upon nowadays. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like a bucket and a spoon, nah. But the way he did it, the way he finagled it and put the reverb and all the effects and stuff on it, yo, that shit sounded dope as fuck, dog. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. My bad, I got out of range for a sec. I had to go grab something.
Alright.
I'm back already. I got this thing of fucking costumes in here. I was looking at some old pictures the other day, and I realized that the kids had a bunch of costumes and masks that still needed to be hung up. And I realized they got like a bunch of costumes that they've outgrown. They can't wear no more. But I could totally make some fucking t-shirts out of these things. I got like a Batman Beyond costume. And I'm like, yo, I could cut that up and make a fucking t-shirt out of that. I totally want a Batman Beyond t-shirt. Go on, cat. Go on.
But yeah, man, like
I knew we had
I
more
mean,
of
I
these.
always loved underground, man, just for the rawness of it, yo. Cause I mean, you
Same.
know what I'm saying? A lot of those fucking beats, man, just sound like these motherfuckers was in a rinky-dink fucking studio setup, yo, in their fucking garage. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, and it was just like raw, yo. That shit just sounded so fucking good. It's like the difference between vinyl and CD.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like vinyl is gonna sound better than any fucking CD. I don't care what anybody says. You know what I'm saying? Because it's analog. Analog just sounds better than fucking stereo, in my opinion.
Yeah. There's a lot of people, vinyl. That's one of the few things that kept vinyl alive was DJs and shit.
Hmm.
Them, because they always said that when we was working at URP, there was like, everybody was switching over to digital media, and MP3s was real heavy at the time, but the fucking vinyl and DJs was the only thing keeping that industry alive. That was the only reason we made fucking records. That was an alright job when I was there. Went through a lot of bullshit in my life, so it got a little heavy, but I lost my
Yeah, I
shit.
mean, there's some commercial songs that I like. So I ain't gonna lie, but there's not very many of them.
I have a hard time putting just any kind of fucking label on the kind of music I like, because I don't stick to a genre. I don't, I just got this weird set of shit that I like. Like, most of the time, I don't even like discussing music with people. They'll be like, what kind of music you like? Weird shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, my thing is, man, if it sounds good, I'll fuck with it. That's my general rule. You know what I mean? But like, most of this shit on the radio, man, just don't do it for me, yo.
Yeah. Go on.
You know what I'm
Go on,
saying?
go on, go on. Don't be messing with this stuff. Go on. Okay. I said go
You know
on,
what I'm
get
saying?
on.
Like Lil Wayne, yo. Like before Lil Wayne was all super popular, yo. It was, you know, he was kind of ill, yo. I can't even
Yeah,
lie, yo. I
yeah,
liked him, yo.
I
You know
did
what I'm
too.
saying? But
But he,
then all of a sudden I don't know what it was, yo. As soon as he got like super popular and started going like super commercial, like his music was just trash to me, dog. I'm straight.
I think the thing that got me with Lil Wayne was fucking. He sounded like, or not what he sounded like, but the fact that he skated. You know what I mean? And his views on racism. I really like that. He's like, I don't know nothing about racism. He's like, I know a cool motherfucker named Uncle Bob. Did you ever see
Right.
that fucking interview?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't know.
You didn't. When he
Nah.
was when he
But I
was a
think.
kid, when Lil Wayne was
Uh,
a kid, he got shot. And a fucking his brother was doing a fucking dope deal or some shit. Somebody come shooting through the fucking house, and he got shot. And all these officers come piling into his fucking house, and they like two different fucking officers stepped over his bleeding body to go find the fucking suspect, like to just fucking rush into all this shit. And this one fucking white cop comes in named Bob. I don't think his real name was Bob. I think it's just what he told the fucking hospital. He comes in and he
uh,
sees this fucking kid laying on the ground and he starts ripping into the other two cops. He's like, "What the fuck are y'all doing? Do you not see this kid right here bleeding on the fucking ground? Are you stepping over him, looking for fucking other people to shoot? What the fuck is wrong with y'all?" He picked the kid up and took him to the hospital himself. And nobody else went down there with him, and they was like, well, we can't check him in because you're not family. And he's like, fuck you, I'm Uncle Bob. Put me down on that paper as Uncle Bob, and he got him fucking treatment. And so now Lil Wayne's like, I don't know
that's
shit about
dope.
racism. He's like, I know a cool motherfucker named Uncle Bob though.
Yeah. That's dope, yo. I see. I like to hear them kind of stories. That's dope
Yeah,
shit right there.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if every fucking cop thought like him, man, we'd be alright.
We'll be all
You know
right.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it sucks. It sucks to have that kind of stigma attached to you know what I'm saying, your name like that, dog. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's good cops out there. I've met a lot of them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I've
Like
met a
one
few,
of
very few.
yeah one of the guys that did security at my old high school became a cop, and that was a cool ass motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
Even when he became a cop, I seen him on the street one day, and we sat there and I talked to him for like I don't know a good half hour, yo, just kicking it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? So I know they're out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to have
Few
that
and far
stigma attached to
between.
him, though, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like when I see a cop, I automatically think bad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because of that stigma that's attached to them.
Mm-hmm. Stop it. Go. Asshole cats. Oh,
You know what I'm
my
saying?
cat
He
went
was
at
the
you.
yo that security guard, yo. He's the dude that caught me with the knife in school when I was in high school, yo. He was like, "Why you bringing knives to school?" I'm like, "Yo, man, listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm like, yo, I'm a freshman. And you know what I'm saying? All I keep hearing, yo, when I go down the hallways is motherfuckers talking about they gonna start fucking up freshmen, dog, like the seniors and shit. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm not trying to get jumped by like 20 motherfuckers, yo.
Yeah. No, Tom. Leave it alone.
And the only reason why I got caught is because of them dusty ass fucking seats. I had that shit in my back pocket, and the dust from the seats from sitting, from going to class and shit made an outline of the fucking knife in my back pocket, yo.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm walking down the hallway and they pulled me off to the side. It was like, "What you got in your back pocket?" I'm like, "Nothing."
What are you talking about?
They took me into the office and shit, yo. Took a fucking Xerox copy of the fucking knife next to a ruler and shit. That shit was long as fuck. Shit was like a little sword, yo.
Yeah, I never got caught with no weapons in school. I got caught with fucking tons of fucking cigarettes. So got into a fight with a cop. My first fight with a cop was at fucking high school.
Why are you bringing a knife to school? Don't you know where we at?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is fucking Madison Park High, yo. Infamous for fucking motherfuckers getting shot and shit, like, outside, dog. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Madison Park High School, dog. That shit, it was like a college fucking campus. It was like a mini college campus. That shit was big as fuck, dog. And like everybody in that area, in that hood, yo, went to that fucking school. So you had all these different sets, all in the same fucking building, dog. You know what I'm saying? So if you had beef with a set from like, you know what I'm saying, wherever, yo, like some shit's bound to pop off.
Yup. Come on, be in here. I found some other shit, but not what I was looking for. I found some Halloween masks. I've been wondering where the fuck they went. I had a fucking, this thing's like a face guard. And a couple of years ago, I did a Deadpool mask, but I did it like a baseball hat. And the bill of my hat was like the bottom half of the skull, and then the top half was this beanie I had, and I mixed them together so that like when I tilted my head down, it looked like I was where I had a mask on my face. And I fucking didn't. I had it like a cap. And I wore that shit for Halloween because I wanted to be able to see the kids, but I didn't want a mask on my face because I didn't want to like lose track of none of the kids. So somebody like, oh, I'll get a picture. I just tilt my head down. I've been looking for this motherfucker for like a year. One back here. Oh, my stomach's fucked. I have to do my daily. Oh, I'm part of her Harley Quinn mask. Some of my little girls' fucking capes and shit. I got the fucking Halloween costume that I made her. Chloe, the first year we was together, she wanted to be a superhero, but we didn't have no superhero stuff, and we was having problems finding superhero shit for little girls. But I got a ton of stuff for little boys. So what I did was, she had this little Batman ballerina outfit, and it had the little bat symbol on the front of it, but it was like a fucking tutu and shit. And so I took one of the boys' masks, and I picked up some pink duct tape, and I started like etching designs in the duct tape on the mask to make it look cool. And then I think I got her like some pink socks or shoes or something, and then gave her a little sword and made her a little costume. She was so fucking tiny, yo. She's still so fucking tiny, but more so when she was, I guess why I call her midget, man. When she was 3, she was only like a foot and a half high. God damn. Where is this thing at?
Yeah, this don't even do it no justice, man, because the shit is so fucking big, it couldn't even fit. It'll fit it all in the photo. But this is the high school I went to. Yo, it stretches more to the left of the photo and more to.
Rays are sending.